Hey Debbie.
Hello.
What's
How are
going
you?
Good, how are you?
I'm glad it's coming towards the end of the week.
Same. Same. But it's so far so good. It's Thursday, things should be winding down. Um, so far so good, so I can't really complain too much.
I know. I'm just glad that we could get together. Um, and you're humoring me for a little fashion police.
I mean, yes and no, because I this is something that's very interesting in how they went with the actual more they went with the color theme, but they also went with the cast strip theme. So I thought that was very interesting.
Well, they've been doing that monochromatic color thing for a while now with all of the reunion shows. So I
Hmm.
was glad that they did it again, but I was a little disappointed at the color selection.
Yeah, that to me was not the color I would have gone with.
Yeah.
Or if you were going to do it that way, at least do the Portugal flag or more tropical, have some blue, some pastel, some red. But when I found it was yellow, I'm like, no, yellow just goes so bad so quickly.
You know what it is? Yellow is a very difficult color to wear for any complexion, but especially blonde hair individuals. When you have blonde hair and then you have on yellow, it kind of washes you
It
out.
washes you out.
Yeah. And then on HD film, I think it's like twofold. But the ladies seem to have made it work. I'm going to
Right.
bring up like the reunion group photo that went out on Twitter yesterday, and
Right.
they looked pretty as a group,
I mean,
I mean,
it wasn't bad. The thing is just yellow. There's so many different shades of yellow. It's
mhm.
hard to make it work as an ensemble
Mhm.
because realistically, if you're going to do yellow, it really should be towards, for me, the brighter yellows to where
Mhm.
it pops on the screen. But they all look pretty nice-ish. I mean,
Is this going to be hard for us to stay nice?
no, I'm just so here's just my opinion, and I could be wrong. I kind of feel that when you're on a TV show, you have stylists, this, and that. I mean, you have access to means the normal person doesn't have, and I always feel, particularly a woman, should always be made to look their best. I mean, I really, really feel that you need to look at the whole thing together and
Mhm.
really make some changes. Um, yeah, I don't like seeing women put in positions where they look back because this is someone did. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So, how do you want to go through? Do you want to do Andy first and then go through the ladies alphabetically, or did you have a particular order?
I mean, I why don't we just go off of the picture and we can just start with Robin and work our way around it.
Well, let's look at Andy because he got into the theme as well. He's posing, he's meeting T'Challa for the first time and in his god awful yellow tie.
I don't with the suit. I don't mind the yellow tie. It fits the theme, so I'm okay. I'm okay with it.
Gross. I think he needs a haircut. So you said who was first? Robin?
Yeah, we can go from right to left.
Oh my God, Robin. Okay. This is not yellow, like you and I discussed.
Right.
This is tarnished gold. Um,
Yes.
and Robin has a wonderful figure with very
Yep.
prominent shoulders.
Yes.
And I don't see why they needed to bulk up her shoulders anymore.
Right. And then I kind of thought that Robin's, because Robin has a stunning shape. Robin could have really gone without the shoulder pads, and honestly, she could have gotten away with off the shoulders.
Oh, but you know what? I just realized something. Robin is the only one that selected a shade that complemented her because this isn't bright
Yes,
yellow. She's
right,
the smartest one out of this bunch, if you really think about it,
right,
because she has the blondest hair,
yeah,
and this color actually works well with her complexion and her hair color. Um, if you notice that the bottom of the dress, let me see if I could take out the banner, if that'll show it. Okay, look at the bottom of this dress. It actually has a static band around the bottom.
right.
I this dress, as pretty as the color is, it gives me Star Trek: The Next Generation, and I think Whoopi Goldberg should be wearing it.
I think it's what it is. It's the ruching around her waist, which is not needed for her.
And I wonder how that'll look when she sits down.
Right. I mean, go ahead.
Well, because this dress seems like a fabric like lycra, and I feel like
Mm-hmm.
it would ride up, especially if she's wearing Spanx underneath.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like those two fabrics would slide all over the place.
Fair enough.
So the ruching will wind up over her boobs.
Exactly. I mean, they could have done without the shoulder pads, the ruching at the waist and the bottom. But the color for her is very good because you say back to certain complexion. I think
Mhm.
bright yellow may have washed her out.
Yeah. So
So
she
the
might have
dress,
been the smartest with the
right?
color selection, but the
Exactly.
design, I'm a little iffy on. So who's next?
Yeah, the
I
design.
don't
I'm with
have
you on the
that.
design. So Wendy's next.
Oh my God. Wendy, Wendy, Wendy. I'm gonna let you
Um,
take this one first.
on her, the color. I like the color on her. The color is. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm trying to. Is it two different yellows together?
Are you confusing it? It might be the sequence.
No, I'm talking about the. You see the ruffle part, and then the. Okay, maybe
It's
it's just.
probably two different fabrics
That's
because
probably what
the
it is. Okay,
ruffle has a border that's a bit shinier than the main, or it could be a trick of the lighting.
that too. I mean, take away. I mean, you have one sleeve with the big asymmetrical ruffle, which looks just attached to the dress, and then the all the unnecessary stones or beadwork. Her dress really, like Priya said, it was a pretty. No, Aries girl. Sorry.
Hmm.
Like Wendy's dress could have had potential if it didn't have so much going on. I completely agree because Wendy's complexion for yellow is stunning.
Yes, her complexion worked the best with a bright, vibrant yellow.
A bright, vibrant yellow. I was just like, Boobokins, no.
Didn't this dress remind you of a prom dress, though? Like
Mm,
someone getting their first like major coming out, like
yeah,
quinceañera.
yeah,
Like it did have a lot going on.
right.
I felt like the top is a bit like it needed a little bit more tailoring, so it didn't look like it was
Yeah.
drooping. The one arm that has the sleeve, it's a tad bit long for
Hmm.
my taste. And
Yes.
I want you to remember her shoes, okay?
Yeah. Because
Because
her hair,
we
her hair, her
we
hair is
mhm.
nice. The edges
Her
look
hair,
right.
her makeup, beautiful. She looks
Right.
stunning.
With Wendy, the problem.
Neck up.
Sorry. With Wendy, the problem is the fit of the dress.
Yeah.
So you see on the side how it's kind of scrunching, and like it doesn't fit her. It's not fitted to her, which
Yeah,
which throws it off.
I think she needed one more fitting on this. But yeah, the color looks beautiful on
Beautiful
her,
on
and her
her.
makeup and hair are gorgeous.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, too bad about the dress.
He's so bad. Who is next? Is that Candace?
Candace,
Okay, sorry. I'm just looking at the very small
no
thumbnails.
worries.
Okay.
So Candace, with her hair, Candace could have just got away with her high ponytail and just killed it, or she should have had her hair down. I don't like this ponytail with the wave or where that is. I'm not cool with that. I do like the bow. I think the bow is cool. I do like that. I'm not gonna front. I can't be mad. I like the bow.
Candace looks like a cute little present, like all tied up for Christmas or something. Well,
Hmm.
not in Christmas colors, but with the bow, you know.
Yeah.
And I agree with you on the ponytail. Like if she had just done a top bun, just to make her, because she has a beautiful decolletage, a beautiful clavicle, prominent, nice, strong shoulders,
Yep.
and they had them highlighted beautifully. Like, take that ponytail off of there and let us see it, you know? And she
Right.
could have even gone with a bigger earring
Yeah.
and looked fabulous.
But the
The
problem on
ponytail takes away from the bow.
true, but it's because it's covering the bow, which is the problem. And then it's just the skirt for me was like there was no thought into it.
Um,
We got this piece of fabric here. We'll just put it on you real quick.
I don't have a problem with it. I think it's a beautiful skirt, but because the slit is so high, I I wonder like at that middle piece between her legs, like the inside, when you have a dress that's cut that high and showing so much of the interior of the dress, I
But
think that they should do something to hide the interior of the dress.
but is
Like I don't
it,
want to see seams.
but is the front okay? I'm not. You're a woman,
Uh-huh.
so for me, I don't think a front slit is
Uh-huh.
appropriate. I could be wrong, but as a woman, like, what are your thoughts? Is a front slit appropriate? I mean, I'm just saying.
Um, the only concern I would have with a dress like this for the show that they're doing, because they are mostly seated, I would be a little concerned at this surplus, like this wrap style skirt she has on, that it would accidentally fall to the side because it is a beaded fabric. It is a
Mhm.
bit heavy and it could run away from her and expose the business. But I do like a wrap um, skirt. I do.
Gotcha. I'm just
Mhm.
looking. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, is this appropriate? Like, this seems could be kind of like no. I think about them sitting as well. I'm like, I don't think. Cause like, you don't need to have an Erica Jane moment. We don't need that. We're good.
Oh, and also another reason why I think she should have done like an updo with her hair to give her more height, because I think she's the shortest in the group, isn't she?
Yes, I believe so.
She's very petite, so that would have given her more height without putting on a platform. But yeah, it's just all. I think she looked cute. I
What
really
about?
did.
Are we liking her shoes?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with them.
I mean,
Yeah,
they crew. Okay, let's making sure.
no, she looks cute.
Cool. I
Okay,
think
who's
yeah.
next? Oh,
Oh yeah.
okay, Giselle.
Yeah, I really thought. I don't know why. I keep holding out hope for Giselle. My hope is I'm always disappointed. Like I don't understand the rhinestones on the shoulder and at your waist. And what is
Mhm.
that? Is this what is that? What's this? Is it a hippopotamus? What is that?
You know who designed this dress? Remember the early seasons of Married to Medicine, Lisa Snow?
Oh, you mean Lisa Nicole Cloud?
Yeah, that's her name. Yeah. I
Oh,
knew it was something weather related. She designed this dress,
she's a designer.
apparently.
Oh, okay.
But judging by this dress, no.
I'm
Who
just,
did she make this dress for? Because obviously it wasn't Giselle. Look at the hem. It's too
oh,
short.
but the slit is off, or is it me?
No, it's a side slit, but it could be
What?
sliding away. Yeah, there's a lot going on with this dress. And it wasn't a good yellow match for Giselle because Giselle's a blonde.
Yeah.
And um I don't know what's going on with her hair. I do like the dangle earrings.
Yes, and her hair's on point. I love her hair.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Giselle's a woman who doesn't need a lot. I think that's just for me. Like she's a woman who doesn't need a lot. Like she didn't need the embellishment, not at all. I mean, if you wanted to do like what I would have done is if I were going to do an embellishment, I probably would have done it like around the upper, like I guess what you say, her chest area, like that
Mm-hmm.
on that or something.
I don't
Um,
know. Uh, a, a few of the ladies wore this one shoulder theme or one sleeve theme
mhm.
dress. It just reminds me of Wilma Flintstone. This dress kind of looks like a Miss USA pageant dress. I just
Yeah,
wish it was a bit longer. Um, I mean, she doesn't look as bad as she normally does.
right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like when someone does nothing that's bad, but then you add some rhinestones, it's like no.
And do you see the rhinestones that are right at her waist?
That's the problem for me
I
because
think it's making her a bit more thicker,
you think
that
oh
area.
yeah I think it's anytime from what I've noticed like anytime you put any sort of embellishments at the waist it thickens out your waist. It gives you more thickness than you have, which is not necessary. Like,
She's such a beautiful woman, though. Oh my
oh yeah,
god.
I think that's the people's frustration with her. To completely, if we were completely honest, she could have just come out with a simple esque something like Luann's dress, but maybe in something similar to Robin's color,
Yeah, she would
something
have
like
looked
that,
gorgeous.
and accessories, and she'd have been good.
Hmm.
So yeah, I
She's a
mean,
gal that just doesn't understand the great art form of simplicity.
right. I mean, she needs to like read Coco Chanel's book or watch Katherine Hepburn videos and copy them. Just do that, or even some Jackie O. Copy them
Oh my
because
lord.
she would look stunning in like in that kind of style.
Okay, so who's our next lady? Is that
Ashley,
Ashley?
Ashley,
Oh God.
she's
She's pregnant. Be
she's
nice.
pregnant. No, she's pregnant. I mean, I don't understand the butterfly cape, but okay.
Well, she's into capes because remember last reunion where they wore all white, she had on a cape over her dress and she was
Correct,
pregnant as well.
correct.
Um,
I
the
like I said.
li- the little carnival theme on the interior. See, this is what I mean. They knew that they were going to see the inside of this cape and they wanted an extra touch of color.
Mm-hmm,
But I think it went really wrong.
correct.
And on the dress part where it's her slit,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't even look like it has a seam. It just looks like they took it and tore the fabric. It's very weird.
Right. It's like the slit was just there. Like, oh, we'll just cut it and it'll be cool. They with this, what they didn't do was give her enough allowance within the dress, if that makes sense.
And when
Like,
she sits down, she's going to have a peekaboo moment.
yeah. I mean, they were going for like
Wow.
a butterfly mosaic tile type deal. It just didn't make it.
Whoa.
Her shoes are cute. I like her
Hmm.
shoes.
Hair and makeup are cute.
Yeah, I mean they like for the most part they all look good. It's just the designs of the dress are a little off.
Yeah, or just little aspects of the dresses that are questionable. But she
Hmm.
looks cute and she looks happy.
Happy,
She's pregnant again. Her
right?
feet look a little swollen, but she's hanging in there with those heels. Look at
Hmm.
her, glowing.
Glowing. She got a post up, and then she's got
You in that post up.
she got a second bag in the tummy, so she's happy. I'm not mad at her for that. I'm not mad, but she's
Okay.
at least just a cute girl, so kind of hard to go
She
wrong.
is. She is. Okay, so next is the
The
Grand
glam.
Dame. You go first.
Let's see what we got going on. Miss Karen. Hmm. Okay. I could do without the overlay doohickey, but I love
Mhm.
Karen, so yeah.
That's
I
it.
I just I don't know. It's just I expected more, much more. I don't. I just don't understand the point of that overlay mesh type doohickey. Karen, like I think Trey said it perfectly. I actually don't hate that she wore it well.
Mm-hmm.
What she did, Karen wears everything well. I just don't think this was the right dress for her.
You know what? This dress was age appropriate for Karen. It, even though it gave off a little tinge of Mother of the Bride, but I still liked it, and that overlay kind of helped to subdue the bright of the yellow. So it made it more like a canary yellow as opposed to a bright yellow.
But if you're
I
gonna do,
liked it.
go ahead. But the thing, I'll give you that. But the problem with the overlay is that the overlay did not match the dress. It wasn't cut properly, so it doesn't look good. Like it's just like a look at like how her dress is cut with the slit. That's
Hmm.
just like a random piece of mesh just hanging there. That's what it looks like to
Right.
me.
That's the only part I have a problem with the overlay. But if that was a straight slit as opposed to just exposing her entire leg,
Hmm.
I think that would have been glorious. And then just have the overlay extend beyond on the train. You see
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah. What the problem with the dress is, and see if you, I hope you follow me, is that
Hmm.
you make the dress first, but then with
Mm-hmm.
the overlay, you have to cut it and piece it together on the dress so it looks good. Versus
Mm-hmm.
having random hanging pieces. Like I would,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like the overlay is
Yeah.
cool to mute the color, but it had to be the overlay had to be should have been cut and then pieced onto the dress.
So instead of overlay, you were thinking of an applique.
Yes.
Okay. But the only problem I have with the overlay is the are the pieces that are hanging down over her thigh. That's the only problem I have with it. Because it just looks like random grandma curtains just hanging there.
Right.
And
That's the issue I have.
yeah. And I I I don't like the hairdo.
Um let's
You know what
see.
it is? It's just the ponytail lying in front of her. Again, it's the same with Candace. I don't want to see the ponytail over her shoulder.
Right.
I want to see her beautiful shoulders
Right.
and her
Like
breasticles.
she could have done some confessional hair and been done with it, to be completely honest. She could have taken anyone for
Well,
confessional.
not that short wig though. No.
Not that one, no,
No,
but
no,
like
no, no, no.
all the other ones definitely. Like she didn't kill it. The ponytail was not really necessary at this point.
But do you see how beautiful Karen looks with all of
Yeah,
her hair pulled back?
of
Her face
course.
is exquisite.
Yeah, she's a stunning woman, which is
And look at
why
the shoes. Do those shoes remind you of someone else?
probably Wendy shoes most likely. That's the
And
most.
here's what else. The same person designed Wendy and Karen's dress. Look
Oh,
at the tailoring, the fit,
I'm
the
look.
fit itself
I'm looking up.
between the two, and somebody likes somebody better.
I have just so you know, I'm looking to my right because
Mm-hmm.
I have a bigger picture pulled up.
Uh-huh.
I have a group photo, so I'm just shifting through photos right
Yeah.
now. So I can see what you're saying. The shoes, yes, love the shoes. The fit, yes. So I see exactly what you're saying.
I'm beginning to think that they became friends by the end of the season.
I mean, once when you start talking about her 4 degrees, she was we cool. I mean, that's the main thing.
Oh my God. Okay, so all right, so we're up to the last one now, right? Which
Right.
is Monique. There we
Come,
go.
yeah, come through, Monique. Come through.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I totally like this. It was different. It was fit. I'm just not understanding these front slits. I'm just don't like them. I prefer a side slit, but Monique looks
Hmm.
stunning. The design is great. It's giving me like oh, I want to say Mayan type deal.
Oh, okay. You're getting
That's
real exotic.
that's what it takes, like Mayan, like hieroglyphics is not the word. Like, have you ever seen, like, I don't know if you remember, like, the when they talked about Mayan culture as a kid,
Hmm.
and you would see like the carvings in the caves and stuff.
Yeah.
It gives me that kind of vibe, which I really
Ah.
like. But what's with the okay, you know what? Never mind. Them shoes are upsetting me.
I
Why?
don't know. Maybe you see, it's a funny thing with a nude shoe.
But this is not funny
Um,
though.
it's very hard to match your type of nude. It really is. And the thing about a nude shoe is supposed to elongate the leg so it seems seamless. But like for me, I have a difficult time trying to find a nude shoe that really matches my complexion.
But
I
why?
really do. So I think that's the only downfall of this. I wish she had worn I don't even know because this isn't a bright yellow either. It's a dull yellow, which goes beautifully with her skin
Right.
tone.
But them
But yeah, the shoe is the only thing that's
the
nah
sh-
nah.
the shoe is killing me. Like, and it's not killing me softly either. Like,
It's
just
just hard, Jamal, to find a nude that matches your complexion. It
but
really, really is.
but why not? But why not just a gold shoe or a yellow shoe? Something, not just
A gold shoe would not have looked good with this dress because this dress
well,
isn't gold.
but the same thing goes for these nude shoes. So it's it. I just think those are a better proposition.
Ah.
But and then La Earl said no jewelry. True, she could
All
use
she needed is that big old wedding ring she
right.
sports.
That's it.
And she can't wear a necklace because she's got that collar deal.
Hmm.
And she can't wear a long earring because she's got that one shoulder jazz and the hair is on the other
Right.
side, you know. It just yeah.
Priya said a
These
ring.
one shoulder dresses are
Uh,
killing me.
Priya said a bracelet. Yeah, I think see like a nice little bracelet or a ring.
Hmm.
LA Earl, what do you think of her hair?
I
Well,
love her hair.
okay. Here's my thing
Hmm.
for Monique. I think she looks best with a center part. A
Yeah.
simple, yeah, simple. This is just my taste. Just a
Hmm.
simple middle part, and she's good. But her hair looks good. It looks good. It's just I'm more of a fan of her with the center part. That's all. It's all.
Oh my
Nothing.
gosh. I just think she looks cute. I do.
No, I'm saying she does. I'm just saying like I look at it more like okay, what is your best look, and would it go well with this dress? And I think her best looks are when she has a center part. That's all.
Yeah. I think they did the side part because it's the one shoulder jazz, so you do one side.
Right.
It's very difficult to wear a one shoulder or asymmetrical dress. Um, and yeah, I'm with you on the front slit. Like to me, when she sits down, I just worry that the fabric will move and whoopsies. I can't wait to see how they maneuver these dresses on the actual reunion.
Me too.
But her
'Cause
makeup is stunning though.
exactly.
Oh, now that we've gone through all the ladies, I actually found a couple of pictures with the evolution of Giselle, Robin, and Candace of their reunion looks over the years.
Okay.
So let's look at Candace really quickly. She has 3 reunions under her belt, and this is her evolution from left to right, first, second, and third
Hmm.
seasons. How do we look?
Oh, okay.
Did she get breasticles?
I think so, but I prefer. I'm gonna have to go with like the bow look. I think that's my favorite of the three, to be honest. Yeah, the bow look.
I actually like the white dress minus that outrageous feather fiasco, but her hair and makeup are marvelous on that. You
Hmm.
know, I like that white dress a lot, minus the feathers, because I think
Gotcha.
she almost took someone's eye out with that. Okay, let's do Robin. Ugh, yeah. Now we've got season 1 on your left,
Hmm.
progressing to season 5
Hmm.
on your right. Um, I think the white dress was the best one she did, even though it did make her look. But white has a thing. White
Hmm.
always makes
Yeah.
her look bigger.
Right. Right. Right.
But yeah,
I think for me on Robin is it's the purple dress. It's if we're okay, if we're going for just the dress alone, I would go with the purple. If we're going for the full look, I'm gonna go with this season's, if that makes sense.
interesting. Okay, and here's our final Giselle. Left to right again, first to fifth season.
Oh.
I like the red dress the best.
Yeah, season two is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Season two is the best, and I don't think it's close.
Season 1, she reminds me of somebody from the Wild Wild West, a saloon worker.
Hmm.
That it's very matronly on her,
Yeah,
but
I just
she has evolved.
excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Oh, gesundheit.
I mean, it's just to me they're all women who can wear fitted clothes, and when they don't
Hmm.
wear fitted clothes, they don't fit properly. I think that's what it is for me.
Well, the thing is that if they're borrowing the outfits, the designers are not
Okay.
going to make permanent alterations.
Mm, I
Okay,
gotcha.
so yeah, they'll just have to pray they could fit into a sample size and make it work. Like, remember that season that Kenya, was it that season that she got into the fight with Portia, and when she got up, you saw the whole back of her dress was open because she couldn't actually fit the sample size.
Mm, gotcha.
Yeah, but she wore it anyway.
Yeah. So
But
do we
yeah.
want to? Cool question. Do you want to just drop the
Mhm.
link real quick so we can do like a
Oh, I didn't
maybe?
know we were doing that. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Sorry,
I
I
mean,
have not been in the chat at all because I've been maneuvering the pictures.
yeah. I just want to do like 10 minutes of like our chatsters reactions, what their thoughts are.
Oh, you like
Yeah,
my name,
let's go with it.
Chatsters.
Yeah,
Wait, did it go up? Oh yeah,
I
it
see
did.
it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think for like I said, a woman should always look her best. Like they're all like stunning women. They can wear
Mm-hmm.
fitted clothes. So I always think if your clothes should be fitted to your body properly.
Mm-hmm. I think overall the ladies looked amazing.
Oh
They were
yeah.
just minor flaws in each of the outfits. But again, if you're not purchasing this garment, they're
Hmm.
not going to tailor it to you.
Correct. I
Yeah.
agree. Like, do you have a favorite?
Oh, let me go back to my picture. Hold on. Gonna bring it up again. Um, as is or with minor touch-ups?
As is.
God. Um, Karen
Okay. For
with a
me,
with a
but
close second, Monique.
I have Monique one, Robin two.
Mm.
I just prefer simpler things, simpler styles. That's all. That's all it is. Like the showy stuff, I feel most of the time is not really necessary because it takes away from a woman's beauty. That's just my opinion.
Would you give Candace number 3 for you?
Yes.
Me too. Okay, those are my top 3. Win, play, show. Karen, Monique, and Candace. And you liked who? Monique,
For me, it's Monique,
Monique,
Robin,
Robin, and then Candace.
Candace. Right.
That's fair. That's fair.
I
I think they
mean,
were expecting too much when only half of the ladies were what? Showy, glammy styles. I think we always expect too much, and then
I
we
mean,
get let down.
for me, it's not about the showiness or anything of that nature. It's not. I just think it's not really necessary. But I understand why they do it because it's a TV show. You need to go
Hmm.
like show out. But I think when you can pull off just a cool dress with a couple accessories, I just say do it.
Yeah, these ladies are all naturally beautiful,
Yes.
and they don't need anything detracting from their beauty.
Like
And I agree with you that old Coco Chanel rule: look in the mirror, take off one thing, and then go.
if Karen has showed up to reunion, I know she, I know she couldn't have because it's not the color, but she could have came in the style of her periwinkle suit. I think she'd have killed that.
Periwinkle suit. You mean the
Pro,
one from her housewarming party?
yeah, what she went
Oh
to
my God.
in the parade. I think she was like in the parade. If she could have came in like a
Oh, in
very
the parade.
yeah, like something like that. It was all it was solid one color, but she looked stunning.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean by like you don't have to be showy or like quote unquote glam to look good.
Simple and elegant wins the day.
Hmm. Most definitely. But I think they did a good job overall.
Hmm.
Yellow is such a difficult color.
Yeah, but they managed it well, and
Hmm.
I just can't believe this is coming out of my mouth. But Robin's shade, the shade of her, the color of her dress was the best, based on her complexion and her
Hmm.
hair color. Was the best.
Hmm.
Oh my God. Well, I guess no one else wants to join us. Karen looks
No.
stunning on her last appearance on Watch What Happens. Yes, Trey, that's so true. I'm sorry, guys. This is my first time seeing the comments. I wasn't ignoring you guys. Let's see. Priya gave her rundown. Monique, Robin, Karen, Candace, Giselle, Ashley, Wendy.
Okay.
Mm,
I can see that. I
okay.
can definitely see that.
LA Earl or La Earl. The pink suit too was great with that hat, I thought. Yes.
Yeah.
It was very dramatic. Okay, my friend, we've gone through
Yes.
our fashion police. There were
Most
no
definitely.
arrests. We've let everybody go on their own reconnaissance or something. I don't know. I've never been arrested yet.
Me neither.
So thank you for joining me for this and
My
for
pleasure.
indulging me. I didn't know
No.
that you would like this stuff.
I just look. I it's not so much like just like it's more like okay, like what do I see? What do I think looks good? Blah blah
Hmm.
blah, and then talk about it. Like hey, like if you did this to this, like this would work. I see things in like what works. So it was good. I don't mind this at all.
And it's always good to get a guy's opinion
Yeah, it is.
because in
We
essence we're dressing for who we want to attract.
right. Even though 95% of us just don't care. If we're being honest, you can walk out into
That's
red. We can walk out. You can walk out into red and rep, and we're good. Let's go. Just saying. Just
okay,
saying.
okay, my friend.
All right.
Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow for Deep Dive Bravo Fridays.
Yes.
Sweet. Talk to you
Talk
then.
to you then.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everyone.